Greetings. Yes, I've been thinking a bit about Liu Bei and where we might go from here. When he told us that he had found his purpose, when he decided to part ways with Lord Cao Cao to establish a base of our own, I was happy. If we could spare the people of this troubled world even one source of grief, then we sworn brothers would proudly charge into battle. And yet, he still lacked a solid ambition for us to pursue. He would speak of doing great things for the world, but never decided what those great things would be. But then, after fighting Liu Bei and having that discussion with Lord Cao Cao, something changed. He found some sense of purpose. This could well be the turning point. Will he be able to seize this opportunity to rise? That is why it is more important than ever that we support him, no matter what. That's what I like to hear. We must all work together to help him achieve greatness.
We have a report!
What is it?
Cao Cao's forces are advancing on Jian Castle!
How could this be? What about my brothers?
We have received no word. There are rumors that they have fallen to Cao Cao's forces. Please, sir, your orders!
We must defend the castle at all costs. I'm counting on you to help us make it through this.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here.
Lord Ziluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
You there. Now advance!
We have them beat in numbers and in spirit! Do not fear, Guan Yu! Bring this castle down around them!
Behind me lies Liu Bei's home. I shall defend it with my life, you beast! I won't let you or anyone else lay a hand on my brother's stronghold! Or his family!
Sacred Earth protect us!
Looking rough.
Enemies already invaded the castle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have to hurry and drive them out.
And open
Enemy will invade our stronghold. We'll be met with our blades.
and open it. Open it.
No matter how you slice it.
Now.
Right. Nice. Easy. Let's get serious. With all my might. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Let's go. Good work, everyone. All the foes who entered the castle have fled.
Don't allow the enemy even a shred of hope. Attack them relentlessly.
How are there still so many of them? I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to halt the enemy's advance. Advance now! On my might! As
The enemy
long as
officer
I'm here,
has been defeated.
you won't get through. I don't care how many men you have. Now be gone unless you wish to taste my blade.
So, this is what Guan Yu is like when he's serious. Facing him head-on may be a difficult feat.
My thanks. We pulled through somehow, with your help. We'll go defend the gate. Open it!
Oh my might!
Can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer
Where did I go wrong?
has been defeated.
Things don't look too good.
Let's go.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you.
And open. Now. Tables turned. Take that. Take this. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
No letting up. Press the attack. The enemy will crumble soon enough.
An opening. An opening.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Counting looking rough. This'll do. Whoa.
Fear not. Push on through. Onward.
The enemy
Have faith in
officer
our gift.
has been defeated.
Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance.
So the enemy is after the floodgates. Then they'll have to answer to me.
End is here.
An opening.
All my might.
We've overcome our disadvantage.
The enemy officer
Even so,
has
this
been
is hardly a
defeated.
satisfying position.
The enemy's holding out well considering the difference in strength of our forces. Even so, the resistance cannot last forever.
I'll cut down anyone stupid enough to come wandering into our ranks. What just happened? Take this. No. It can't be. What just happened? Really? Shameful. No.
Take this.
It can't
I
be.
claim another victory in the name of our brother.
What just happened? What just happened?
An officer? You must be kidding.
And I thought they'd come marching in with a huge army.
Damn it!
Does this mean they're nearly done for?
No.
Now. The enemy officer
I'm still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
We've been able to hold out until now. Still, Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
Still putting up a fight? Well, I suppose I should have expected as much. From the famed Guan Yu. Still, he must be getting quite nervous under these circumstances. Let's take advantage of the situation while he's on the back foot.
Now.
Enemy formation has changed?
The enemy officer
stronghold now
has been defeated. This territory is ours.
We won't last long at this rate.
Let's go.
Let us take this chance to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Advance now!
Are you ready to face me?
This is it.
Go on.
The enemy
I
officer
shall retreat now,
has been defeated.
so that I may fight again another day.
Let's go.
Looks like it worked. Now, it's time to put an end to Guan Yu.
An opening.
Lord Guan Yu, I, Zhang Liao, shall be your opponent. Ready your weapon!
I was more than ready for a threat.
The enemy
Our way
officer
through and
has been
bring us that
defeated.
much closer to victory.
Let's go.
With this, we have put Guan Yu in check. Now is our chance to take Xiafei Castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
Castle falls. All of this will be for nothing. Still, all we can do now is
The
fight
enemy
with those
officer
before us.
has been defeated.
Now, believe in your allies and in our victory to come.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
You are foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Sacred Bird, protect us. Looking rough. The enemy officer
I failed,
has
sir.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
An opening. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Great! Keep up the pace and push on forward! Your efforts truly are impressive, but I cannot lose.
Let's go.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
My mission is far from complete. Yet I have no choice but to retreat now.
Take that.
Such tremendous strength. Yet I
The
will not
enemy
falter.
officer
I shall
has been
put my all
defeated.
into halting your advance. Here and now.
I hope you're ready,
All my might.
for we cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape.
All my might. Turn the tables.
We're going to end this with my own hands. Time to advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No choice but to retreat. Come now, surrender your life to me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am ill-equipped for this task. I must retreat.
An open. I see you.
This is fun.
Looking rough. Take that for now.
Who knew there was such a tough guy here? Better back off from him.
Take that.
We broke it through. This is our chance! Onward to victory!
Let's end this.
So soon.
The enemy officer
I've had so much
has been
fun,
defeated.
but it seemed it's about time for me to withdraw.
So, you're among their ranks. It makes sense why we've had such trouble. All my might. We're finished.
An opening.
Take this. Behold.
Now.
Take this.
Looking rough.
Well done.
Count on me. Take that.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Let's get serious.
You look through our encirclement. You really are a dangerous one, Guan Yu. I'm afraid I'll have to take you down. Let our strength decide the outcome of this battle. Put in your weapon!
Let's go.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Provide our support. Time to end this.
My strength fails me.
The enemy officer has been
Time to
defeated.
return after we held such a great advantage. Careless indeed. Even so, it is futile to struggle against us. You lot have no chance of winning.
The enemy officer
All units,
has been defeated.
assault Xiaopei! We must capture the castle! Post haste!
By the heavens, Lord Cao Cao himself is here. We better retreat for now and bolster the castle's defenses. I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I, Guan Yu, shall protect the stronghold. Open it!
Such spirit!
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen! Surrender at once!
Never! I shall fight to my last breath!
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to.
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful. Ah, there you are.
Lord Cao Cao, I cannot thank you enough for ensuring the safety of Liu Bei's family.
Think nothing of it. More importantly, I have something I want to ask you. Guan Yu, what would you say to an invitation to remain in my service?
What?
Forgive me. It was not my preference to ask him directly. If the proper authority were present, I certainly would have made the request accordingly, but...
I am flattered by the offer, but I will stand by my brother's side for as long as I draw breath.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this world?
Lord Cao Cao.
No need to look so grim. I merely asked what if. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and think it over.
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. No matter how many losses he suffers or how weak he becomes. My brother is the only one that can bring salvation to the victims of our troubled times. I truly believe that.
I never expected you to fall back under my influence. I'm glad to see you, Ziluan. Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I was certain we would never get another chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of no greater gift. I understand how you feel. As a follower of Liu Bei, you must see me as your sworn enemy. But we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to him. Get some rest for now, Ziluan. May your next journey be fruitful. And hopefully, at my side.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Whoa.
I am great.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does.
Well, Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
This town has gotten bigger.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the...
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even...
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Not many people can read and write.
Get out of the way, Ziluan. Listen to us. It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bailuan. And you're here too, Zhuo.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Ziluan...
Ziluan. Please, just hear him out. That child...
No, stay as you are, Ziluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, You'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han Dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original Guardian of Peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Ziluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten. I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit. So your resolve remains unshaken. You are truly a strong man, Ziluan. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something my father never could. I thought that perhaps that I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me. Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it.
Everything's got...
That's right.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao...
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yenliang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing.
Take this!
We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him.
Take that!
We march at once!
All my might!
Did I think this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy force. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance! Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing!
This is our chance. Take the enemy by surprise!
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
A great deal of gratitude.
The enemy officer.
This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
Emperor Wan Yu! Fight me! If you think you are skilled enough! Prepare to attack! Wipe out the lot of them!
Cannot be stopped. So we've managed to rally
the enemy officer has been defeated.
We must maintain our advantage.
Take that!
They've taken the fort at Yanjing? Cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. We must reclaim it. Let's start the advance. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
One more stepping stone on my path to true light!
Looking rough.
Hold on!
All my might! Go on! The enemy officer
How did my perfect plan fail?
Cao Cao, you are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice.
Take that!
Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor.
Take this!
That is why you must be eliminated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bring peace.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail. You seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Looking rough.
This is it!
Is that it? Looking rough.
Resistance is futile.
All my might. Here we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're down!
Take this!
I leave the rest up to you!
All my might.
I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
You know how to fight!
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Let's get serious. Take this. Gotta be quicker.
One more. Stepping stone. On my path to true might. All my might.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
I've claimed this area to help support our forces.
And I think this
the enemy
will
officer
start the advance.
has been defeated. You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack. Break him!
Did I judge the situation poorly?
Got this.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for
the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Chase me, Lord.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
You stand in the presence of Jian Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? You do not lack the skill, it seems. This battle has only just begun. Let's end this.
I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have been bested. How can this be?
What? Yan Liang has been defeated. Impossible. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
His crimson tail feathers dance in the wind as he tears across the battlefield. He must be.
Send Yuan Zhou. Attack Yanji and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Could it be? That's not possible.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanji. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
This territory.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And those eyes. Yes. You must be.
Time's right. We should attack now.
Take that. Can't wait to see my power. Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it. You're here when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
The siege has gained the upper hand. The tide is turning in our favor.
Has been defeated.
Your word is being called a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Let's get some care this evening. My inexperience is showing.
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this settled.
I cannot afford to fall here. I see you.
All my might. This is as far as I go.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in dying so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Gotta be quicker than this.
Bear with my power.
Time to end this. Keep pressuring me.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Damn it all. Why did it have to end like this?
Take that.
What? Wencho has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough.
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wencho, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side. Overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops. But the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Ziluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Ziluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made, and now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Zhuo, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Zhuo is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Ziluan!
Are you crying? Go, Ziluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Ziluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Ziluan. If you insist on following the Han and ally with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
They say Lord Guan Yu surrendered to...
Lord Ziluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight indeed. Thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. Thank you. Your kindness is much appreciated. Earlier, I mentioned that I want to create things that will make people's lives easier. Where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll that can perform tasks for people. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough-pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cooking. But then one day, officials came unannounced and tore the doll to pieces. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, they said this: "If you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a weapon and fight." I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. It was one of the reasons I decided to leave. In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although, I was glad to hear that. It made me realize my inventions could be used to hurt someone. But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those who misuse it. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. I will not give up, as long as you're there for me. Perhaps I can help those living through these dark times, like the guiding light of the moon. Oh, that may have been overdramatic, but I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little while longer? I don't want to go back just yet. Really? It's exciting to think that we might see the sunrise together. In fact, I wish to stay with you all the time. So I think I'll build a life-size doll of you. Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough as possible.
Lord Liu Bei, we may not know.
It is good to see you.
Zhuo. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Zhuo you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Zhuo. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Zhuo, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Zhuo. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Zhuo passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side.
I
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
You there? My time has come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there's even a small chance... Come on! Let's go!
Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother. Let's go. Even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me.
Take that! Take this!
Looking rough.
Looking rough. Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Let's go.
Sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me!
I understand that it is your duty to stand in my way. But still, I must get through to find my brother. Let's go.
I had a feeling we weren't dealing with the typical deserters. I hate to be right sometimes.
Get the advance! All my might! Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I wanted to avoid fighting them if I could. I suppose we must brush off these embers so we don't catch fire later.
Take that!
All my might!
Looking rough.
Here you go! Now!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Next time.
Now, with all my might! Now, bear witness to my power.
Behold my power!
All my might.
Too cocky.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go.
Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit. Another wave of enemies is coming our way. We should try to outrun them.
Take this!
Situation!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Let's go.
You rotten discerners. Your little journey ends here. If you want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates! Prepare to engage these traitors! Archers, now! All together! Loose!
You can't let arrows drive us off the cliffs. We must proceed carefully here.
Who are you?
Now, all my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's go. Take that. Looking rough. Bear witness to my power.
Get this here!
All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Go!
Whoa! Hold on! Just listen to me for a second. You will not escape, horse thief! The spear of Zhao Yun shall bring you to justice!
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. And what a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help, but I too am searching for it.
Oh, I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought. Lord Guan Yu,
let's go.
I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Take that.
You would be a great help indeed. Yes. Let us go together. You cannot allow them to return to Liu Bei's side.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Although I am certain Cao Cao would not wish it.
Looking rough.
Time to advance.
Let's go.
That magnificent beard! I finally found him! I'll figure out a way to join him, and then I'll never leave his side!
Let's go. Let's go.
We've had enough of your little game! We'll never get through here! Them all!
Take that!
Hey! I'm going for a quick run! We'll see how useful I can be. Just watch!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's the horse thief that was after my steed. It looks like he followed us all the way here.
His presence didn't really disturb us at all. I doubt he has any untoward intentions.
Okay! That's the last of them! We did it, my lord!
Lord.
No! I just... Oh, my lord! Whatever! My name is Zhuo. I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way! Please,
take this!
Take me under your wing!
Lord Guan Yu, we aren't out of danger yet.
Zhou Sang. You may come with us for now.
I see you. You mean it? Oh, thank you so much! I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as
The
I
enemy
live!
officer has been defeated.
Stop them! Stop, Guan Yu! Take another step, and I will slay you where you stand!
Are you sure that shall do? I have been granted passage by Lord Cao Cao himself.
Behold, Diaochan. Got this. Concentrate.
Take this. Take this.
Time to end this.
My strength.
The enemy officer.
What if you must
been
insist on
defeated?
standing in my way?
Let's go.
Then prepare to meet my blade.
Take that.
I knew you would prove a threat to our cause. But I will have your head in the end. Farewell, Xiahou.
The enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Xun Yu. Gotcha!
Within this! Those soldiers! My brother! I don't believe my eyes!
We must act fast, Lord Guan Yu. The situation grows more dire by the moment. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
So that unit belonged to Guan Yu. A great officer can turn the tide of battle with but a handful of men.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us proceed with caution.
This territory.
Finish off Liu Bei.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Cao Cao's men surround us. It would seem that fortune has finally deserted us.
Now is not the time to despair, brother. Have you forgotten the oath we made when we became brothers? We can only die if we are all together.
Yes. Yes, you are right. We shall fight and survive until Guan Yu comes.
Brother! I have returned to your side once more!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Guan Yu has come to save
The
us!
enemy officer has been defeated.
No dream. We're all together again. As we were always meant to be.
Behold my power!
Take this.
Liu Bei,
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have much to discuss. First, let us escape this peril.
Lord Liu Bei, it's good to see you after so long. This spear is at your service.
Is ours.
Lord Zhao Yun.
Let's go.
I could not have hoped for more dependable reinforcements. For the brother of my lord,
The enemy officer
I shall spare
has
no
been
effort.
defeated.
Now then, brother, who is this?
The enemy officer
Let's just say a
has been
man who
defeated.
insisted on offering his services.
Take that. Looking rough. Let's go.
Quit charging into this. No. That is.
All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. This territory is ours. Looking rough.
I have slain the enemy officer!
Take that!
Guan Yu's arrival has revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold.
Let's go.
We shall stop them there.
Take that! Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me! Is that it?
True warrior of the three kingdoms. Take that. I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
This territory is I should be dead and buried. Let my will to fight remain strong.
Let's go.
Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle.
Take that. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
Looking rough. Whoa. Whoa. Let's go. Take that. Bear witness to my
You spurned a welcoming hand. Threw your lot in with your faith brothers. A choice you feel no regret for, I hope.
I do not. I have chosen my path.
So, you value vacuous honor over reason? Perhaps it is well. We fight on opposite sides.
Looking rough. That it. Take that. Take this. Whoa. Looking rough. Now. Looking rough.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close. But there's no telling when the enemy will strike again. Let us withdraw to the castle for now.
Brother, we have your family safely accompanying us, Zhuo.
My thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu, tell me a tale or two from your long journey here. It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I have come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
My lord?
Brother, allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Jiao at your service.
I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
I thank you, all of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land! Together!
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Liu Bei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Both sides struggled to gain an advantage at Guandu, but in the end, Yuan Shao's forces were crushed after Cao Cao raided their storehouse. With no hope of recovery, Lord Yuan Shao eventually succumbed to illness.
I see. I owed Lord Yuan Shao a great debt of gratitude for helping me when I most needed it. But I never got the chance to repay him. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Yuan Shao, they knew each other well and fought for supremacy. But only one has emerged as the most influential force in all the land. Meanwhile,
Brother, this is not the time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We chose this position near Shu City to pressure Cao Cao's forces from behind as they battled Yuan Shao and Runan. With Yuan Shao's forces routed, we are no longer obligated to stay. Is it still worth it to us to be a threat to Shu City? We need to decide.
He's right. What will we do, brother?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll be honest. Everything is changing so fast. that I'm having trouble keeping up.
Hey, come on, don't give up now. Wait, Diaochan, Zhao Yun, do you two have any ideas that could help?
Me? Ideas? Well, I just leave the thinking to someone else and do whatever Lord Guan Yu tells me to.
I'm afraid I'm no more helpful than he is.
Now who am I supposed to look to for answers? Oh, wait, what about you? Hey, I'm the one asking. Why are you turning this back on me? Ah, I get it. You're just as stumped as the rest of us, huh?
You know, I think this conversation may have shown me what is holding us back. Brother, what we need is a guide. Someone who can help us steer closer to our ideals. A man of wisdom.
Wisdom, eh? Now that you mention it, I have heard that great minds tend to gather in Jing. Maybe that's where we can find someone with the skills we need. Do you think heading that way would be a good idea?
Wait a moment, brother. Are you serious? How can we go anywhere right now when we've got the castle here in Runan?
You're right. I'm sorry, forget I mentioned it. Perhaps some ideas are best left unsaid.